Yo, what's up, legends? Today, we're diving into one of the most underrated things in Warzone Mobile. Something that can literally take your game to the next level. Perks. Ever wonder how pro players always clutch fights and survive longer? It's not just their aim. It's the smart perk choices they make in every single match. In this video, I'm breaking down the best perks, what they actually do, and how to combine them like a pro for different playstyles, whether you're an aggressive rusher or a sneaky, ghost-style player and more. I've got something in here for you. So stick around till the end to catch all the setups and combos, and hey, if this video helps you out, do me a favor, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know your go-to perk combo down in the comments. Let's gear up and jump right into it. Alright, so let's talk real quick about why perks even matter in Warzone Mobile. Perks are like passive abilities that give your soldiers special boosts, and they're active throughout the match. Without you having to press anything, they can help you move faster, reload quicker, stay off the radar, track enemies, survive explosions. Basically, they give you an edge in every fight. And the crazy part is, a good perk setup can totally change the way you play. Let's say you're using Ghost, you're invisible to UAV, which means you can flank teams or rotate without getting spotted, or if you rock fast hands, you can switch and reload way faster, perfect for aggressive pushers. So yeah, perks are not just extras, they're a huge part of your strategy, and if you want to play like the pros, knowing which perks to run is absolutely essential. Perks in Warzone Mobile are divided into 3 categories, and in this video, I'm gonna break down each one for you, section by section. For every category, I'll go over the perks one by one, explain how they work, and then pick out 2 or 3 of the best ones that you should definitely be using. Plus, I'll help you figure out which perks are perfect for your playstyle, whether you're an aggressive pusher, a stealthy flanker, or a team support player. Stick people with me, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which perk setup will take your game to the next level. Alright, let's jump into category 1. The blue perks in this slot. 2 of the best perks you can use right now are Mountaineer and Survivor. Mountaineer lets you take less fall damage, which is super useful for fast movement and risky rotations, especially if you love jumping off rooftops or cliffs to escape or push. And Survivor is clutch in team fights. It pings the enemy that knocked you and lets your teammates revive you faster, which can be a game changer in squad play. Now let's talk about the Survivor perk. This one really depends on your team. It's not that useful if you're playing solo, but in squads, it gives you 2 powerful benefits. First, it lets your teammates revive you faster when you're downed, and second, and this is the big one, it gives you unlimited self-revives, as long as your teammates are still alive. But here's the catch. If all your teammates get downed or finished, that unlimited self-revive is gone, so make sure your squad sticks together and stays alive. Alright, let's break down Grenadier perk if you're into explosive plays. First, it slows down enemy health regeneration after they get hit by your grenades, which means they stay weak longer, giving you the perfect window to push. A second, it extends the throw range of your lethals and tacticals, so if you love landing perfect nades from a distance or want to finish enemies behind cover, Grenadier is for you. Now let's talk about Scavenger. This one's a classic, and it's a lifesaver in long fights. It lets you replenish ammo and plates by looting enemies you've killed if you're an aggressive player or someone who runs out of bullets mid-game. Scavenger keeps you fully stocked and always ready for the next fight. Quartermaster perk, a super handy perk if you love using equipment. With this perk, your tactical and lethal equipment regenerate over time, which means you don't need to find new grenades or stuns, they just come back automatically. It's perfect for players who rely on constant utility, like flash pushing, claymore setups, or stunning corners before entering a building. If you're the type who loves to pressure enemies with utility over and over, Quartermaster keeps you loaded without looting. Alright, now let's talk about Quick Fix, a must-have perk for aggressive players. With Quick Fix, your health starts regenerating instantly right after you get a kill or begin plating up. This perk is a total game changer in close range fights and 1v squads. You don't have to wait for that delay between fights, you heal up as you fight, which means you can chain kills and keep the pressure on. It's especially clutch in Warzone where every second counts, and healing fast can be the difference between clutching ... or going back to the lobby. Next up, Cold-Blooded. This perk is all about staying under the radar. It makes you immune to enemy targeting systems, AI kill streaks, and thermal optics, so those annoying bots and campers using thermal scopes, yeah, they won't even see you. It's perfect for stealthy players who want to flank without getting pinged, or anyone who's sick of dying to AI streaks and UAV spam. Now let's break down Sprinter, a go-to perk for players who love staying on the move. With Sprinter, you get a faster tactical sprint recharge, meaning you can sprint more often and for longer periods, perfect for aggressive rushers, flankers, or anyone who wants to rotate faster and catch enemies off guard. In Warzone, this perk helps you reposition quickly, escape dangerous situations, or just get to cover way faster than usual. Combine it with movement-based loadouts, and you'll feel way more fluid and responsive in fights. Next, we've got Bomb Squad. This perk is super useful for players who love to defuse bombs or want to stay safe from explosive traps. Bomb Squad lets you detect enemy explosives and reduces the damage from them. If you're rushing into buildings, it's a lifesaver against claymores, C4, or trip mines in Warzone. You can use it to avoid sneaky traps set by other players and stay alive longer in those intense close-quarter fights. And last, but definitely not least, Tracker. With this perk, you can see enemy footprints and track their movements. It's especially useful for flanking and catching opponents who think they're safe. You can follow the tracks and predict their next move, giving you the element of surprise in Warzone. It's clutch for hunting down enemies who are trying to sneak away or hide in corners, plus it makes it harder for them to hide from you in the chaos. Bird's Eye perk. This perk is all about map awareness. With Bird's Eye, you get access to an advanced UAV that shows you not just enemy locations, but their exact direction as well. It's perfect for tactical play and knowing where your enemies are before you even engage them. In Warzone, this perk lets you anticipate enemy movements and make smarter decisions, a total game changer for team communication and strategic planning. Gung Ho perk. If you're an aggressive player, this perk is perfect for you. It lets you shoot while sprinting, which means you're not forced to stop to line up shots. You're ready to fire on the move. Gung Ho is clutch for rushing or pushing enemies without losing speed. It's a must-have for close quarters combat, or if you love fast-paced gameplay where you're always on the move. Now, Ghost is a must-have for stealthy players. With Ghost, you're undetectable by UAVs, heartbeat sensors, and portable radar. This makes it ideal for players who want to stay hidden and avoid being spotted. In Warzone, Ghost lets you move around without giving away your position, which is huge for flanking or setting up ambushes. If you like to play under the radar, Ghost is a top-tier choice. Alertness. This perk is all about quick reactions. With Alertness, you hear enemy footsteps and movements louder and clearer, even when they're trying to sneak around. It's perfect for catching people off guard who think they're being sneaky. In Warzone, this perk can save your life when enemies try to flank or sneak up on you. If you love to be aware of your surroundings and react fast, this one's for you. Let's talk about Resolute. This perk isn't just about shaking off stuns or flashes, it actually gives you a small speed boost when you take damage. So, if you get hit, you'll move faster, helping you get out of tough situations or reposition quickly, but that's not all. If you're shooting at an enemy who has Resolute equipped, you'll see an icon pop up, letting you know they're using it too. With Tempered, your armor plates work differently. Instead of the usual 2 plates, you only need 1 plate to fill up your armor bar by 50%. That means you don't have to waste time popping multiple plates and you'll be tankier for longer. It's a perfect perk for players who get in the middle of heavy action and need that extra edge and survivability. In Warzone, it helps you stay in the fight longer and recover faster, giving you more opportunities to outlast your enemies. So, what's the best perk combo for Warzone Mobile? If you're all about getting those kills and playing aggressively, I've got a couple of solid picks for you. For blue perks, you've got two great choices, Mountaineer and Survivor. If you're playing with your squad, you gotta go with Survivor. It lets you use unlimited self-revive and helps your teammates revive you faster. But if you're playing solo, go for Mountaineer. It helps you reduce full damage and lock on to your enemies from high ground. Now, in the next perk slot, you've got two strong options, Tracker and Sprinter. Sprinter gives you infinite tactical sprint speed, helping you move faster. Tracker is perfect for finding enemies and tracking their footprints to catch them off guard. Finally, in the last perk section, you've got Ghost, Tempered, and Resolute. My recommendation is Tempered. It's great for those mid-fight situations where you're taking damage, but with Tempered, you'll take less damage and be harder to kill. If you prefer being sneaky, go with Ghost to stay hidden from UAV, and if you're looking for extra survivability, Resolute is a good pick to boost your resilience when taking damage. You can also mix and match the rest of the perks based on your squad and playstyle. For example, Bird's a perk is a game changer. It gives you an extra 25% UAV range. And hey, if you're more of a camper-style player, no judgment. Kinda, you can go with a combo like Quartermaster, Scavenger, and Ghost, perfect for holding down a building and staying off the radar, but just a heads up. Campers aren't exactly the most loved players in Warzone, so don't be surprised if you get hunted down real quick. Thanks for watching, Legends. Sorry if the video got a bit long, I just wanted to make sure everything was covered for you. Stay tuned for the next one. It's gonna be even better. Catch you soon and keep dominating out there.
Oho. Aferin. تو چقدر نازی تیر میزنی به من ها من به تیر بزنم
الان میام بگو یه دقیقه واسطرم
اینا اینجا پیاده شدن ما میریم این بالا تو اونو بگیر